Hey guys, Nathan Brendan Masters. I've kind of been avoiding this topic because of so much that went into it and all the stuff that was coming out and everything. But I'm going to say this. I've always sided with Mr. Beast. Even when the dog pack thing came out, I've always sided with Mr. Beast, and here's why. I'm not a Mr. Beast fan. So I'm not watching a lot of Mr. Beast videos. I'm not, taking in a lot of Mr. Beast content. Now, I've heard of Mr. Beast, obviously, but whenever I hear about him, the only thing I hear is Mr. Beast did a good thing for somebody and people got mad at him. And that right there placed me firmly on his side because I hate stupid people. Now, here's the thing. I understand some people did have some legitimate gripes and some legitimate issues, and that's fine. Anything legitimate is fine. You guys know that about me. Anything, I call it tangible. If it's legitimate, it's fine. But the amount of anger people would have when Jimmy would do something for somebody was ridiculous. And there was no way that I could even be on that person's side. They would make a tweet about it and I'd be like, oh, this is a stupid person. I would just move on. I would barely even consider it unless it literally had and even if it did, it was still a so what? So what? Jimmy did this thing. What the fuck did you do? Nothing? Oh shit, got it. Well, Jimmy has a lot of money. He should be. Oh yeah. He has a lot of money. And he is doing the stuff. And yes, he makes content from it. He's a content creator. Why shouldn't he be able to do that? That's how he makes the money to do the good stuff. Why do you care? And yes, I get it. Sometimes people are exploited. Do you know that they're being exploited? Do you know if the people want to be there or not? Do you know these things? You're just assuming these things because he's rich. And just so you know, I don't give a fuck about people being rich. I don't care about them being a millionaire, billionaire, or something. It's not my money. I didn't work for it, so it's not mine. I don't care. Get a fucking job. Put the fries in the basket. If it's that big of a deal to you that somebody's got money, figure out how to get some money and go about your fucking business. Now, the issues that I did care about were the Chris Tyson issue. Do I give a damn about her being trans? No, don't care. But there were enough other accusations there to be concerned. Any of that kind of stuff, mistreatment of people, that stuff I cared about. Even if a lot of the stuff in the dog pack video was true, didn't fucking care. Because anything that wasn't abuse or something like that could be taken up in court. If people had a problem, they could sue. If it was illegal, the law could step in. Other than that, don't care. I sided with Mr. Beast from jump. Not because Mr. Beast was great or he was awesome or something like that, but because the people nipping at his heels, in my opinion, pieces of shit. People who feel like this guy has money. It should be given to me. He's not giving it to me, so I have an attitude. You're still poor. He's still rich. He's going to come out of this, and the only thing you've done is actually kind of stopped him from doing the charitable shit. Because the guy's still rich. You're still poor. Oh, excuse me. Poor. I sided with Mr. Beast more after the Soggy Cereal video, and here's the reason why. Mr. Beast didn't start out as Mr. Beast. He was a small YouTuber, and then he got big. He was very smart about how to get big. And he used his intelligence and worked hard to get where he is. If it were me, I would have done the same thing. Probably with a lot less philanthropy. And in reality, that's what gets him in trouble. Doing the good stuff. And that's the world we live in, where people get mad at you because they feel some kind of way because you're actually doing something good. And I get it that they see it as you have money and you're just flexing. But I actually think the stuff that he's done is valuable. And put yourself in the mind of those people. Put yourself in the place of those people who've had these issues and Jimmy came along and helped them out. You can't really do that. That's something I see in the world today, where people can't really put themselves in other people's shoes anymore and say, man, I have some empathy for that person. And when I say empathy, I don't mean like the modern version of empathy where, oh my God, I'm empathetic for people because they have my same political views. I mean real empathy where you see, well, this person was hurting or this person was going through something and somebody helped them out. I don't care if you feel the guy is a white savior, whatever the hell you feel. If your deal is, oh my God, he's white and he's helping people, that's weird that you feel that way. But if that's such a big deal for you, why don't you do something? You say, well, I don't have any money. Oh, shut up then. Shut up then. Shut up, make some money, and then take that money and help some people. If you're not able to do that, then shut up about it. Now, if the guy has done anything that's really harmful and significant, that means causing some significant harm, because there's literally people on these platforms that are doing significant harm. But these people don't care because that's part of their brand, the bad publicity. Now, if you notice in this video, I didn't show any clips from any other videos or anything of that nature because I don't care. You'll see enough of that on the other channels. There's going to be a bunch of that stuff coming out. He just did a big interview with Oompaville, so that's going to be hot and all over YouTube. Nope, this is just me saying the facts, saying how I feel and why I feel that way. And I'm even more on his side when I learned how he did things. I mean, when he was starting his business, it reminded me a lot of myself. And, you know, you have to kind of make decisions. You don't know 100% how to do things, so you're doing the best you can with what you got. And yeah, you make some decisions. You don't always know the future repercussions of those decisions. Even with the Shadman thing, I've never liked Shadman, but there was a time when people did. When people sided with the lolly artist who would draw sexualized images of real live children, which everybody was okay with because, well, one of those people were Keemstar's daughter. Even back then, I was like, why would you be okay with that just because you don't like the girl's father? This is a child. But again, common sense, the thing I'm always mad about not being common, didn't prevail until recently. Like now, everybody goes, oh my God, he does this? That's disgusting. Yeah, it was disgusting back then too. I am very okay with the downfall of Ava Chris Tyson, but I prefer to have Mr. Beast around. I think he's one of the positive influences on YouTube. No, he's not perfect, but I can almost guarantee you that a lot of the people shitting on him, they're probably worse. They're just less helpful. Well, you know, you can decide to watch or not watch his channel, but out of all the stuff that goes on social media now, this is not the guy that I'm going to jump through hoops to go after. Sorry. Show me something that he really did that's worthwhile. We'll talk about it. Other than that, don't care. You guys take it easy. Nathan Brendan Masters. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn.